Everybody, today is April 18, 2025. Good Friday, happy Easter, whoever celebrates it. And so Susie Dennis is here with live yoga. And I know for sure that Aggie is here. Hi Aggie, thank you for being here. Now should I bring... Oh no, just 1 second, I have to stop this here. Good Friday, happy Easter. Okay. There we are. My second channel is working. That's the one I usually complain about that it doesn't come on. It did today. Alright, so happy Friday and hi Aggie, thank you for being here. So Fridays lately I'll just do a little shorter tone and stretch practice as I call it lately. It's just half an hour or maximum a little longer, but it's not long. I'm focusing on hips, core, a little stretch, and pretty much that's it. Alright, so let's just start. As always, I have to have the little warm up. I have to do that. So inhale and arms up. Top of the lungs, hold it for a second. And exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. And once more. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. All right. Inhale and arms up. And as we exhale, turn to the right, gentle twist. Inhale back. And exhale left. Inhale back. And exhale, right palm to the floor. Look over the left arm. And inhale back. Exhale left. Look over the right. And inhale back. And we're going to go right again, just a little deeper. You adjust the depth here. And inhale back, exhale left. And inhale back, and let's leave the arms out. Small circles to the front to activate the shoulders and backward. And now bend the elbows, close the backbones behind, palms to the front, and back, close the backbones, pull the palms to the front, and back, and last time close the backbones and pull the palms to the front, and back, now palms toward the floor, and up, down, up, once more, up, alright, palms around the knees, shoulder circles to the... Oh, I forgot this part. That's important. Well, let's lift up the hands again. Early, I just woke up. And move to the palms toward the floor and back. I don't think I did that. And down. I may have done that. Okay, we do it again. It's important. And up. All right, now arms at the knees. Shoulder circles to the front. And back. And now both shoulders, roll them to the front. And now both backward. All right, once more today. Interlace the fingers behind, sit up straight. Only if the shoulders don't hurt, lift up the arms. I can feel my left shoulder a little bit. I hope it's just nothing. Undo the fingers, interlace them above, palms inside out. Sit up straight. Gentle lean to the right, don't overdo it. And back, left. And back, all right, undo the fingers. And we'll warm up the neck. So for that, let's just sit up as straight as we can. And lean the head toward the belly button. Lift it up, turn it to the left, looking over the shoulder. And back and right. And back. Now tilt it to the right. And up and left. And up. All right, let's do the hand. Shake out the hands. And then move the wrist a few times clockwise. Counterclockwise. Again, shake them out. Let's do that carpal move. So lift up the hand and move the thumb into the palm and close it, hold it strong. Now if it hurts you, just either don't do it or modify a little bit so you don't feel any pain. Hold it strong. A little longer. And now open it, but the edge of the fingers are still bent. And now for 2 seconds, let's straighten everything, 1 and 2, and shake them out. It's a good for carpal preventing, and also arthritis. So lift up the hand, move the thumb into the palm, close it for strong, hold a little longer. We block the blood supply here, and I think that's what it works. The fresh blood kind of cleans out the little vessels there. Alright, so open it, but the edges are still bent, and for 2 seconds open everything, 1 and 2, and shake them out. And we remember the controlled breathing that I incorporate in my practice, but it is a control with CB, I call it. Fill up the lungs in 5 seconds and exhale in 5 seconds. So when I say 1 CB, 2 CBs, that's what I mean. Okay, up on the knees. And inhale into cat. Oh, feels good. Exhale, cow. Again, inhale into cat. And exhale, cow. Couple of more sets. Inhale into cat, and while in cat, let's just wiggle the toes, the hips a little bit. And back to cow. And again, inhale into cat. Wiggle the tail. And down to cow. Okay, let's curl the toes. And we'll push up 2. Down facing dog. And bend the right knee. And if you don't feel the stretch on the left side, just adjust the body. Straighten the right, bend the left. Straighten the left, both legs are straight. Walk or hop toward the arms for a fold. You know the drill. Anytime we fold, pull the tummy strong. And let's get used to the stretch here. So you can have the hands on the shin, thigh, whatever your body type is. Regardless, always pull the tummy in. Okay, so let's just bend the knees and we'll sit down on the floor. Bring the legs to the front, arms out, and slowly, one vertebrae, really strong core here, one vertebrae at a time. Lie back down. Alright, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And let's just start with a little hip stretch here. So reach down with the fingertips toward the heels, and then put the leg over the left knee. And let's work on the lower back at first. So leave the arms next to the body and move the knee closer to the head, and hold. Okay, left one is back, right one is back, left one over the right, and now move the right one. And back, okay, left one is back, right one over the left, and again move the knee closer to the head. Let's hold it for 1 CV. Okay, left one is down, right one is down, left one over the right knee, and now this one pull for 1 CV. Right leg is down, left one is down, knees to the chest, rock side to side. Now we'll do the same thing, just grab behind the thigh, so put the leg over the knee, and so this time we'll grab behind the thigh. The first one is for lower back, this one is for both hips and lower back. Let's hold it for 3 CBs. Left is on the floor, right one is on the floor, left one over the right knee, grab behind the right thigh, 3 CBs. So the leg can be opened or bent, doesn't really matter here, just whatever feels good. 3 CBs. Right leg is on the floor, left one on the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And let's start with my spine maintenance. So reach down with the fingertips toward the heels and have the block handy. And lift up the toes. We are on our heels only. We're gonna lift up the hips, pull on the glutes and core on the top. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Toes are down to the floor. Same deal 10 times. Let's start. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we do the same deal. We lift up the hips, hold it for 5 seconds while pulling on the glutes and core, tush on the tummy. So let's do it 10 times today. So let's start. Lift up, pull on the glutes and core, inhale. And down to the floor. That was 1, 2, inhale. And release. 3. And down. 4. And down. 5. 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. And all right, knees to the chest, rock side to side. Put the feet back to the floor, and let's put the block between the knees. And we'll do the lower back, so as we inhale, curl, tilt, and lift up the lower back, just subtle move back to the floor, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1 CB last time. Back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt, hold. This time let's lift up, but don't curl the shoulders yet. And push on the block with the knees. Release again. Push on the block with the knees. Release, and once more. Push hard on the block. Release, and back to the floor. And again, curl, tilt, hold. Lift up and hold. So this time let's curl the shoulders under for a half bridge, 1 CB. And curl the shoulders, hips hard back to the floor, and take the block away. Let's do this. Lift up the hips and put the block under the hips. Lift up the left leg. I don't do this here a lot. I do this in my class a lot. Waterfall or rainfall, whatever they call this. Open the legs. And close. Again, open. And close. And once more, open. And close. Okay, bend the left one, right one. Let's do this. Straighten the right, straighten the left. So if it gives you any pinching pain, just don't do it. Otherwise, I really like this. It's a gentle, gently opens the hips and stretches the back a little bit. So it just feels good. Okay, let's hold it for 2. Okay, bend the legs, lift up the hips, take the block away, hips go back to the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. Okay, let's do core, legs up, legs back on the floor, reach down toward the heels, and then move the arms behind the head, and begin here. Pull the tummy strong. And as the exhale, lift up the head, really strong core, pull the tummy, inhale back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds last time. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, back to the floor. Knees to the chest, rock side to side. Keep the legs up in the air, arms behind the head. Begin here. Pull the tummy strong, exhale up, inhale back. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the floor. Whew. And left leg on the floor, right one over the left knee. And this is Anthrosis Asana. Agi's mother, and Agi is here with us. Left elbow goes to the right knee. Big inhale, pull the tummy, exhale up, inhale back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Whew. Right leg on the floor, left one over the right knee. Right elbow, left knee, big inhale. Pull the tummy, exhale, up, inhale, back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to the floor, knees to the chest. Whew, rock side to side. Okay, let's try to do this. I used to do that for years, but I don't do that anymore that often. So what we're gonna do, and it works on the upper side of your abdominal muscles, we're gonna push the toes up toward the floor 10 times. The palms on the floor, and you can, initially you can help a little bit, but then use the core. So let's try to do it. 1, 2, 3. 9 and 10. All right, knees to the chest. Rock side to side. Okay, let's do this. Reach down with the fingertips again, and then move the arms left and right. And what we're gonna do, inhale and flatten the spine. Push the spine down to the floor. And wait. Release again. Big inhale. And flatten the spine to the floor. And hold. That works with the lower back. Release. Again, big inhale. And flatten the spine to the floor. Let's hold it for a CB here. And release. All right, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And now that we did this, let's do one more for the core. Leave the legs up in the air, arms left and right. So what we'll do, inhale, flatten the spine, push the spine to the floor and move the left toe to the floor and back. Now again, flatten the spine, right toe and back. So don't forget to flatten the spine. This can screw up your lower back. It's very important. So inhale, flat, left and back, right and back, left, back, right. Don't forget to flat, left and back, right and back, left and right, left and right. Okay, one more. Left and right. Oh, knees to the chest, rock side to side. 20 years ago I would have put both toes down to the floor, but I couldn't do it now. It's too harsh on my lower back. Okay, now let's turn to the right or just sit up. And alright, let's do the hip stretch. Lately I like this all the time. It's important for me. So bring the left leg to the front and move the arms inside of the left leg, and if we can go on the elbows here, let's try to do that. No need to force it. The previous one is good too, just a little deeper here. And let's hold it for 2 CBs. Let's go back to reverse monkey. One more. Okay, back in the center. Let's do a low lunge. So palms together and just lean back. Palms back to the front, move the left leg back, right one goes out, outside of the arms. And again, if it's easy, then let's go down on the elbows. No need to force it really. So when we are on the elbows, the knee is next to the shoulder. I forgot to say it next time, the previous time. 2 CBs. Okay, back on the palms, and we'll go back to a reverse monkey here. 2 for 2. And back in the middle for a low lunge, so palms together and lean back. All right, and move the leg back. Let's put the toes together, knees apart, an extended child to adjust here a little bit. And back on the knees, and we'll do a series of for the glutes. So straighten the right leg, lift it up, and left arm, and we'll have 5 crunches. Strong core here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reach back. Let's have an extra stretch here for a CB. Release the leg. Arm is down. The leg is down. A cat. That resets the lower back. And now straighten the other leg. Lift it up. Opposite arm. 5, and hold. 2, hold. 3, 4, and 5. Reach back for the extra stretch. Release the leg. Arm is down. The leg is down. Another cat here. All right, now let's go down on the elbows. Straighten the right leg. 10 lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, back on the palms. 5 fire. Let's have 10 kicks. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Repeat on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. 5 fire hydrants. 2, 3, 4, 5 other side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's curl the toes and push up 2. Down facing dog. Just for a second to adjust here. And now what we're gonna do, since Aggie is here, we'll do a pigeon. She likes it, it's good for her hips. After running, stretches it out, feels good on it. Okay, so point the foot and then trying to open the hip here a little more. And so let's scoop down and we'll stay here for 40 seconds, 4 CBs. And sit up. Let's hold it for a few seconds here to adjust. And then turn slightly to the left, bend the left leg. 1 CB here. Release the leg, bring it to the front. We incorporate it with a little shoulder stretch. Land the leg next to the right knee. And we could stay here, or if the shoelace is easy, then let's do that. No need to force it. Put this strap over the shoulder, or just pat the back with the right hand. Elbow is next to the ear. Other hand goes out, and it finds either the strap or the other hand. And sit up straight. 2 CBs here. And undo the fingers, shake the shoulders out. I have a little pain here. Not bad. Okay, take the legs apart. Shake that out. And let's do the other side. So in my case, the left leg comes to the front. And a little cramp here. And scoop to the front. And 4 CBs. And that's about right. So let's just push up a few seconds here and then turn slightly to the right, bend the right leg, 1 CB here. And release the leg, bring it to the front and land it next to the left knee, and again we can have one more step. If it's easy, no need to worry about it. Strap goes over the left, or just pat the back with the hand. Right one goes out, and it finds either the hand or the strap. Sit up straight, elbow is next to the ear for 2 CBs. Undo the fingers, shake the shoulders out. Take the legs apart and shake the legs out. And we'll go back on the knees, and I'll work a little more with my back, trying to strengthen my back a little bit. So let's go up on plank. Nice strong plank. Let's have a couple of little push-ups here, if the shoulders don't hurt. And now lower the body to the floor. Forehead is on the floor. Palms are next to the chest. Lift up the arm. And now let's lift up the head. Mini cobra. Three, two, and one. Left ear is on the mat. It's a good neck stretch. And turn the head, palms are next to the chest for cobra. Inhale. And push up. Elbows are close to the chest, shoulders away from the ears. And 3, 2, and 1. Right ear is on the mat. And lift up the head. So what we're gonna do, move the arms out to the front, lift up on the tummy, and we'll pedal 20 times. So let's start. Okay, let's do a little more. So let's just curl the toes and push up. Toes together, knees apart, extended child to adjust. And we'll go back and do a little more for the back. Okay. So back on the knees. And just let's go back to the tummy. And arms left and right. And we'll do a full locust for 2 CBs if we can. Inhale and lift up. And curl the toes, and again let's just go back to adjust here for the back a little bit. And we'll do one more for the back, and that's it for that. Alright, so let's go back on the tummy. And what we'll do, let's move the arms out to the front again. And we lift up the right arm, left leg, and down, and opposite, and down, right, and down, left, and down. Right, left, right, and left, right, left. One more, right, and left. Okay, let's curl the toes. And another extended child. Okay, let's sit up and we'll do a little stretches. That's always important for us. So bring the legs to the front and take the muscles away from the sitting bones. And at first, let's just sit up straight here. And now inhale and arms up. We can use a strap around the toes or just grab on the big toes. Pull the tummy in and bring the head closer to the toes. And let's hold it for 2 CBs. Strong core. Sit up, and now we'll open the leg, wide-legged seated position. Again, take the muscles away from the sitting bones and interlace the fingers behind. And if you feel the stretch left and right, just wait here. No need to overdo it, just wait it out. And once you don't feel the stretch, then you can start going to the front. So I do feel a little stretch on my left leg the last few days. Not too bad, but why? Anyway. Not enough I have it. Okay. Okay. And 3 CBs here, 30 seconds. And sit up, turn to the right, walk out to the right. And sit up, turn to the left, walk out to the left. Sit up, bring the knees to the center, and okay, let me think what else I want to do. Okay, so let's go up on the knees. I work with my spine a little bit, and you just have a couple of camels here that nicely stretches the spine. So at first time I don't reach down. If you want to reach down, go ahead. Oh, we already have plenty of time here. Okay, so let's just finish soon. We'll just do this, and then we'll finish. And then back. Let's lean down for a child for a second. Time is flying when you have fun. And then sit up, and let's go back on the knees again. And now we're gonna reach down. Three, 2, and 1. Toes together, knees apart. Another child. And sit up. Let's bring the feet to the front. And I'm gonna skip my regular final little traditional stretches today because I have an appointment. So let's go back to the floor, knees to the chest, rock side to side. And we'll do a spine twist. So left leg on the floor, right one over the knee. Knees go to the left, look over the right for 2. Lift up the knees, uncross the legs, and go the other way. Look over the left shoulder for 2. Lift up the knees, uncross the legs, hug them to the chest, give yourself a big hug for taking this time just for yourself. Straighten the right and the left leg, palms up, take a deep breath. And as we exhale, release the tensions from the body. And sink into Shavasana. And while you are doing Shavasana, I say goodbye. And so happy Easter, everybody, whoever is celebrating it. It's a nice holiday based on spring, every springtime. People were celebrating, so the Christians put that holiday over that pagan history. But it's okay, just nice customs, nothing wrong with it. And Monday, Hungarians, actually I'm going to exercise on Monday, but Hungarians men water the women. It's supposed to fertilize them. And it was a tradition back in the villages that they had a big bucket of water and poured it over poor women. You know, spring is too cold over there. But anyway, the tradition changed into perfume, so they kind of used a little smelly perfume and they put on the top of the head. It was smelly. We didn't like it. So anyway, old traditions. Aggie is here. Hi, Aggie. And I had a little longer practice than I imagined. It's already 45 minutes, and I just did a little bit of this and that, but time is flying when you are having fun. Anyway, I did enjoy my practice. I hope you did too. I'll be back on Monday with my regular routine, so hopefully I'll see you on Monday. Namaste. Aggie, happy Easter for your 4 family. Bye, everybody.